Hello everyone and welcome back. In this video I'm going to show you a holster hanger for Kydex holsters. In my particular case I'm using a Blade Tech holster, and this is the holster hanger right here. It's called the Boss and it's a shock bottle design. I'll put links in the video description below where you can buy this. But it's basically an aluminum holster hanger that helps stiffen your holster a little bit and gives you a little bit more mounting choices. A typical Blade Tech holster, this is my drop offset holster that I run for 3-gun. This is set up for my STI. You'll notice that when the belt fits through here, it brings the holster down a little bit lower and it cants the gun away from the body a little bit, and that gives you a little bit more clearance for drawing. However, I tend to bump into stuff when I use this. And also in the heat, this plastic center right here, this little junction, tends to flex a lot. And as your holster wears out, or wears over time, that seems to get weaker and weaker and flexes a whole lot more. Another option that Blade Tech sends out is this one here. This is using the Tec Lock System. It locks over your belt. And this one here holds nice and level with your belt. This gives you the gun a higher ride, maybe closer to a concealment type carry, plus it keeps it closer to the body. This also, there's not much space for drawing the gun, and it's not as quick as this one in my opinion. But this one, as noted before, the drawbacks on this, I don't really care for that much. So that's what the Boss is supposed to address on this. It comes in a few different pieces. Little belt clamp right here. This is going to clamp up to your belt of 1.5 inches. If you have a belt that's larger than 1.5 inches, it's not going to fit. You notice right here I got a screw sticking out. That's because it's tightened down so it won't rattle right now, but those screws are a little long to address the thicknesses of some of these competition belts that are super thick. So once mine was mounted on the belt, it wasn't poking through at all. I thought at first it was going to poke through, but it doesn't. So then we have here this plate right here that adds nice stiffness to the holster itself. Then we have these spacers, and those actually push the gun away, or the holster away from the body a little bit more. It gives you a lot more clearance. I'm going to turn it around like I'm drawing right-handed. It actually puts enough room for my thumb to move in between, to reach down and grab that gun and make a cleaner draw. So just for these spacers right here, that helps a lot. I have mine set up to be nice and straight, so it's going to come straight out. I don't have a tilt on it or anything. However, with this holster, you just loosen this up, adjust, and so now you can cant your holster or tilt your holster in any direction you want. If it's not high enough, meaning the holster's not mounted high enough on your belt, or you don't want it this high, you want it actually lower, more of a gunslinger look, you can actually move these points right here and shift it up and adjust that. So it's got upward and downward and side to side, or front to back rather. And in the heat, this sucker here is not going to heat up and flex like this one will. It tends to hold its position a lot more, giving me a more consistent draw. I wish I could say my draw was much better than it is, but with this holster here, it allows me to get a cleaner grab on the gun, and I'm not hitting my belt with my thumb like I sometimes do with this one. And in the Tec Lock one, it's so close to the body, I grab shirt sometimes with this one. So anyways, if you're looking for an improvement over your Blade Tech or other Kydex holsters, check out the Boss. Like I said, I'll put links to it below. I found it to be a great addition to my competition gear. Well, as always, thanks for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share the video.